So my lips look kind of crazy right now, but I basically put on the Laneige lip mask. It gives me like this beautiful clear glossy red look. It gives me the perfect shine and also a blend to my lip liner, so looks good. It is October 6th, it is Thursday, and I'm gonna go to the gym to do some yoga. I haven't done a yoga class from the gym that I go to, so I feel really called to go and just be present with myself. Yesterday, which was Wednesday, October 5th, I felt really weird. I felt tension in my body. I didn't know where it was coming from, and I still don't know why I felt the way I felt yesterday, but all I know is that I just had to go with the flow, and I just reassured myself that at the end of the day, I am not going to be in that state of mind forever and that things are going to get better. And so waking up today and just letting me just do things naturally, because today's my day off, so it's been a while since I've had all the time to myself in a day. I just kind of gave myself the freedom to just act upon whatever I feel like is right for me, and it's giving me this sense of freedom for the rest of the day. So I'm gonna go to my yoga class. I want to go to a coffee shop today, so I might do a little bit of work while I'm out, but then I essentially want to stay home for the rest of the day, so I'm going to do that, and I'm just going to update you guys with some things I've been coming to realize. I do have a few stories to share too, because I have like a story about the necklace I have and the crystal bracelets I just recently got, and I really want to document this part of my journey because I can definitely see myself wanting to go back and see where I started, so I'm gonna share that later on in the video, so stay tuned for that. I used to do yoga a lot way before my big spiritual awakening, but during that time, yoga was a way for me to re-love and rekindle this unconditional love I have for my body. I was going through a period of time where my eczema was affecting my life a lot, and I came to that realization at that time that my body is here to heal me, and it's here to love me and help me through this lifetime. Because if you think about it, like when you get a cut on your skin, what does your body try to do? It tries to heal it and it tries to fix it. I was able to use yoga as a form of self-love and healing, and over the years I just didn't resonate with that anymore. So going to this yoga class, I'm really looking forward to, and I'm gonna smoke because I feel a lot more connected whenever I have a chance to be just present in silence or in movement such as yoga or just like taking a walk around the park. I feel the most connected and liberated when I'm high and when I get to do something physical that connects me to my body. So it's definitely like a whole new sensation and a whole like different mindset, but I'm gonna do that. And I also need to go to Sprouts to get this herbal tea that tastes like coffee. So yeah, I will update you guys throughout the day, and I hope you guys enjoy this vlog. Sorry the lighting is really bad right now, but I just finished my yoga class and I'm currently at the parking lot about to go into Starbucks to do some work. But I needed that class so much. I personally went up to the yoga instructor and I told her like, it was my first time taking your class and I just want to personally thank you because I really needed it. And she was telling me about how one of her students posted how she can never like not cry from one of her yoga sessions, and to her, she's such an emotional and sensitive person. She just really wants to have that safe space for people. And I was just like tearing up hearing about that, because not only did I resonate with what she said, but I too also want to create a safe space for people online. I've always had a huge love for the influencers and creators on YouTube, especially those who talk about spirituality, self-development, and just life in general, because I am the eldest in my family and I don't have an older sister, so I feel like I am learning everything on my own. Well, of course I have guidance through my mom and my friends, and I'm so thankful for that, but with just like those first lessons as the first girl in the family, it really hits different. And I just like, oh, I'm tearing up thinking about it, because I've been like asking the universe, I've been asking God to give me like, please guide me and please give me like an answer or a resolution to how I've been feeling. Like, please lead me to the right direction for me to feel better. And just like, I'm reassuring myself that, you know, the mindset I have in the last couple days has been feeling like a little negative, but I know that I'm not gonna be like that forever. And the fact that this small yoga class completely changed my mindset and how I feel like I carry myself, it is just such a feeling of, oh my god, this is the answer, this is what I needed. And when you think about it in a more precise and quantum level, like you putting out the intention out there for an answer or asking for help, you'd be surprised. Like, I remember looking at the fitness app that my gym has and basically all the classes and the times that they had, and I just remembered that yoga was one of them for today, Thursday. And so it was perfect because I was already up and I didn't really have anything planned, so I was thinking this is the perfect opportunity to try a yoga class. And before, I just was never gravitated to it before. I don't know, it wasn't really calling out to me, but today especially, the fact that I thought about it and the fact that I went and the fact that I'm here now and I'm vlogging and I'm talking about me feeling better, I want this to be of evidence and proof that my life and what I intend and what I want for myself, I'm gonna show you the process and also what the end results are, because I feel like online we are so quick to see the end result of things. The instant gratification of the process in between is just as exciting. It's a journey within itself, and I want to embrace that in this channel. I really want to showcase that. I want to embrace it, and I want to be proud of showing the downfalls and the level ups throughout the journey. Oh my god, I just feel so much better. I'm ready to read. Oh my god, I am so ready to go in there and read. Hopefully there's seating, but I remember I kept this in my car. It's Women Who Run with the Wolves, and I also brought A New Earth by Elher Toke. I still don't know how to say his name correctly, but I brought this one as well because I saw it and I think something is calling out to me to just revisit a few passages. So this morning I wrote down, I am ready to receive abundance and new opportunities and insights. And I actually just finished a journal today, which is so exciting. I've worked on that journal for about 5 years now, but I am ready to receive information and downloads, and the fact that I feel energetically and kinetically so much lighter and better just really shows that the process when it comes to manifesting and asking for help and being alignment and law of attraction, like all those nitty-gritty stuff, they don't work unless you are at a certain level of a frequency. And it's so hard to remember sometimes that the only way for us to get out of that slump is to either emotionally let go of stuff, physically / kinetically let go of stuff. There's like a whole like niche of different ways you could go about it, and I'm so happy it's working for me. So I will update you guys soon after I do a little bit of work. I'm probably just gonna be here for like 1 or 2 hours, but we'll see. So I am back from Starbucks. I actually went to Sprouts to pick up a few things, so I'm gonna do like a little haul. I personally went there for one thing, but I did come out with a few other things that I actually needed. So I got this Ticino roasted herbal tea. It's the Dandelion Mocha Mint. This tea is my favorite brand of all time because I love the taste of coffee, and even though I work at Starbucks, I don't drink a lot of coffee anymore because it flares up my eczema and my immune system is just like, no honey, please don't do this to us. So I still drink coffee here and there if I know that I'm at a good place, but most of the time I usually go towards this brand. They have a Dandelion Dark Roast, which is the perfect coffee herbal tea basically, because you can just customize that with your creamers and sugars or honeys. But this one I want to try because I don't know, I want to try something different. I want to do like a comprehensive review once I've tried all their flavors, but I do have my favorites, so I will also link it down below if you guys are interested to like check it out, and I'll put their website and everything. I support their company so much and I wish they could sponsor me because I'm obsessed. So I got this one, and then I also got another tea. I got this mango ginger tea from Yogi, and I got this because I have been going through like a realization that whenever I'm at home, I like switching up my tea. So I like to have one that includes milk and one that's just a flavored tea. So I was feeling for something. I used to drink dandelion tea, and I have this passion tea I'm getting tired of, so I wanted to get the mango ginger because I feel like this would taste really, really yummy because it's mango. So I got this too because it's caffeine free, and it basically helps me still have a good time doing some work while not always intaking caffeine. You know, like we need to have a balance between the amount of caffeine that we consume, because that can just really throw off our system in general, like our body and the way we function. So I got this, and then I've been meaning to buy chia seeds for a really long time because the ones I had, I guess, expired. So I've been setting an intention to buy some, but I just never got around to it until I remembered, until I saw the packaging. I was like, okay, I'll just get it now. So I got this one. I have seen this brand a lot and I want to do more research on them, but I got this one. This was around $13–14, and it has 16 ounces. It's quite a lot, and I think I'm just gonna split this with a friend because she's also a health freak like me. So this is gonna be great for my yogurts and parfaits and everything. So I need to do more breakfasts, and I've been missing this. This has been my go-to. So oh, a matcha chia pudding sounds so good right now. I think I'm gonna do that. But yeah, so I got this, and then so I ended up getting some aromatherapy incense. I have been an incense type of girl, so I want to try this one because they have like assorted flavors, and this is by the brand Tricola, and they have scents such as lavender fields, frankincense, and myrrh, patchouli, sandalwood, and Hawaiian high. I mostly want to try the Hawaiian high, so yeah, this was like on sale, so it's like $2–3, so I just got that. And then the last thing I got was some fluoride-free toothpaste. This one was calling out to me because I like the design. It's very like natural, holistic, but I also like their ingredients. I always look at the ingredients whenever I shop, so everything in here looks organic and great and amazing. And I've just been like having this download and this thought of I need to change my toothpaste, because I used to have fluoride free toothpaste, and my dreams were so vivid when I stopped using the Colgate / Crest toothpaste. So I haven't been connected to my dreams in a while, and it's concerning me. So I think it's because my pineal gland is like calcified right now because I've been using the fluoride toothpaste. So I just want to switch to something natural again. And yeah, so I got those. So while I'm just doing some laundry right now, I was at Starbucks, right? And I was just doing some work for my graphic design stuff. Trying to become a graphic designer. I'm trying to work with brands that align with the same values and morals and purposes as me. So I did a mock project for fun, and I'm absolutely obsessed and so proud of myself with what I've accomplished. So I created a Studio Ghibli scented candle company. Okay, that was a mouthful. I basically made a candle company that was Studio Ghibli inspired, and I uploaded it on Contra, which is basically a graphic design platform for freelancers. And that's my first project, and I just revised that, and I felt so good because I have a friend who read over it for me, and she's not really in that field. She's mostly in like medicine, but she told me like, I want to see more of your process. I want to see why you chose these certain things. So I wrote some statements and I just organized it, and I feel so much closer to my goal because that has been a project long in the making. So I'm happy to get that done, and I still have some more graphic design things to do for other friends of mine. Like I have a tattoo to finish up, and I also have to start like a logo for an old coworker of mine that I promised to do, so I need to do that. I felt like super accomplished, and so I read a little bit of Women Who Run with the Wolves. I am currently on page 42. I only have this much read and I have this much to go. This book has been such a magical experience. I actually got the hardcover of this book at a thrift store, and I had it for a really long time, but for some reason it was really hard for me to read because of the hardcover. So I decided to get a soft cover because I'm just more comfortable reading like this, like with the floppy pages and flipping the book. Like, I just like it a lot better, but maybe once I reread it and annotate it, I could do it in this hardcover. But yeah, so I got this book because of Hitomi. She is someone I have been looking up to probably like in the beginning of my spiritual journey. So I started reading this because I felt called to learn more about archetypes. Archetypes are like, you know, when you think about the past, you think of stories and heroes and basically their background and their character development. So if you think of the Greek gods, those are basically archetypes. If you think of mythologies and stories, those are archetypes. And as a human, we can really feel connected to certain characters, to certain people online, because their background, the way they are, whatever traits or characteristics they really carry with themselves, can really speak to you as a person. So I decided to pick this up, and I really wanted to connect to my wild feminine self. I want to know more about the female psyche, and I have a bachelor's in psychology, so this book is very dense in academic language, but the way she writes is so poetic and so beautiful. I don't think anyone should have a problem picking this up, because already the stories that I've read in here just, oh my god, it just resonates with you so much when you hear a story. So like, someone could be telling you something about an important figure, but if they don't have a good story with it, it's not really gonna stick with you. But this just hits different. So I just wanted to share that. So this is the journal I recently finished. I put some stickers on it. It just was a regular journal from Marshall's, so I also have stickers here too. But I finished it. As you can see, she's a chunky one, and man, this, oh shoot, ooh, look, the psyche, the soul. No way I got that on camera. No way, no way. Yeah, this used to be my notebook for college, and then I would always write psychology notes, but then it just didn't work out. So then over time, when I started doing more brain dumps and just daily writing, and I made sure to not focus on perfectionism, I just went to this book. So this book made me realize that I don't need to be perfect when it comes to my journaling anymore. I used to bullet journal so much. Like, on my bookshelf right here are all my bullet journals and all the journals I have accumulated over the years. And when I used to bullet journal, everything was organized, but now I just don't care how messy my writing is. As long as I get my thoughts out on paper, I'm really happy. But I finished this, and now I'm trying to figure out which journal I'm going to use next. But I have these two. So I have this one that I got from Disneyland when I went with my friend Michelle. I had to get it because, I don't know, it's just so cute. Look, look, look. So cute. It's like, she chunky, and she got some like blank pages that I can decorate, but, and also on the corners there's little icons. I think I might use this one, but I also really like this one. This one is from my aunt, my tita, which is aunt in Tagalog. She gave me this for a birthday gift. It's basically just a plain journal, and I like it because it's kind of floppy, so I can just carry this with me in my bag. And the cover says, "It always seems impossible until it's done," by Nelson Mandela. I don't know, so I'm gonna think about it, and I'll probably like mention which one I choose in a later video. But yeah, I am gonna do some work and I'll update you guys. Y'all, look at the freaking sky. Oh my god, hold on. Y'all see that? Hold on. Let me try to adjust the light. Oh my god. That looks so surreal. It's beautiful. So I really want to take a moment to document this victory of mine. It is a small step, but it is one step closer to where I want to be. So I have been working on a mock project for my graphic design portfolio. And I knew that doing the first one, or my first project, was going to be the hardest because I'm basically trying to figure out the system that I want to do, and it's just a lot harder because I don't have anyone guiding me. I'm all self-studying everything, and it's definitely like a process and learning throughout the way. And even though I know there's some more things I can do to make this project a little better, I just want to give myself the credit that I finished it. I feel completed. I feel like all the effort I put in and everything that I uploaded and presented and I wrote down is just exactly what I needed to get to, because this end goal of mine makes me feel like I am so capable, and this is just the beginning to my skills and the projects and the collaborations I'm gonna do. I'm just so happy. So I'm gonna post it down below on my Behance. You don't need an account, you can literally just like scroll through it, but I have something out there, and that's what matters, and that was just my #1 goal. And it really feels like sometimes you put on so much stress on yourself for reaching a certain deadline, but if you can give yourself that trust in yourself that you're going to get it done in that manner, as long as you're doing the steps and actions, you're going to get there. So, oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay. Also, this is such a good drink. I'm so happy I made this. I just got off the phone with 2 of my friends, with my cousin and also my friend, and my friend Natasha was telling me like a really sweet story about how she encountered like an older man at the store and how he paid for her groceries, and he just made her happy, and it just makes me happy to see my friend happy, and she deserves it. I also got off the phone with talking to my cousin Camille, and I miss her, and I just wanted to update her with like my project because she's always been there for me with my creative endeavors. So yes, I had a quick conversation with her, and just catching up with the people I love just makes me feel so good. So I'm about to end this vlog, but I quickly want to share a story of how I got this crystal necklace and also these crystal bracelets. Now, I have gotten crystal jewelry before. I remember getting labradorite, and that completely transformed my life in the best way possible, but through like the worst hell I've ever been. But I have been feeling for once called to get a crystal to open up my throat chakra. And I wanted to do this because I wanted to get back into video making, and I really want to practice and exercise my speaking skills, because talking to people, being sociable and being professional and just having good articulation of language is really important for me, because I envision my higher self, the person I am in the future, to have that. So I want to practice that now. And so I was following this account. It's basically like a boba shop in my local area, and they posted about this girl who posted her artwork, and the artwork was like crystals, and she had a Instagram called Stones of Q. Izzy, if you're watching this, I appreciate you. I followed her page, and then when I started feeling like I wanted to get into a new crystal for the season, I thought about her, and I was thinking like, oh my god, I can ask her for a custom bracelet. So I reached out to her, and she says she doesn't do customs right now, or I think she's like busy so she can't do it. So I ended up just seeing her in person through a market, and then she ended up just talking to me about like what works best for me, and she gave me examples, and we just had a really good conversation about crystals, and I learned so much because I'm still getting into it. So talking to someone who is way more knowledgeable and well articulated in it, it's just a better connection, and I really wanted to support someone local instead of someone online. I don't know, having a more interpersonal connection with someone in person, especially going to farmer markets, is just a whole nother level of like deep connection, and I just had the best conversation with her. She was so sweet. She gave me this bracelet on the house. She just gave it to me actually because I got this one. This is just a solidite bracelet, and this is actually blessed by a shaman because her friend got it from like another place, and so this is from a shaman, and then this is also from a shaman. This is clear quartz. So basically she said that if you want to open up your throat chakra, you should get a necklace because it's physically closer to your throat chakra, right? It makes sense. But I really wanted a bracelet, and then she said to enhance that, I can get a clear quartz crystal, and this one called out to me because I didn't see it at first, but then when she also mentioned like, oh, this is also from a shaman, like I took it and I was just holding it, and while I was talking to her I was like so gravitated to it. So I got both of these, and then she gave this to me, and this one has tiger's eye, amethyst, and solidite, and I think something else, but I have been wearing these and it brings me so much comfort, and I literally feel like I am talking so much and so much better now. So I really feel the difference because I put the intention in this type of stuff, and I feel like it is working. Like these are like reminders, you know? Yeah, I also ended up talking to her about collabing, and that was just a whole nother opportunity in itself, and this just goes to show that I feel like when you grow spiritually, you definitely attract people on the same frequency, and there are people that are so genuine and you know are not going to give you any difficulty, and I think that is a certainty and a feeling of comfort I have when I grow like spiritually and consciously, you know? So if you're like I hope I'm not the only one that thinks that, so if you ever thought about that, please let me know. So yeah, and another thing I want to add on to this story was I've been meaning to get a new necklace, and the fact that I just ended up getting a necklace that felt right to me, like this is the necklace I need for for this season in my life. So I just love how things come to me naturally, and I just want to share all the details when it comes to like my experiences. So that is it for my video. Thank you so much for watching if you made it this far, and I can't wait to share with you guys some more encounters and experiences in the future. But so yes, have a great day, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye. That's why I truly feel like look at this. Okay, I'm just gonna make that zoom. Back into their inner child. Oh really be able to step back into that version of themselves that was limitless, that was able to dream, that was able to. Oh my god, I don't think I could focus on it, but let that imagination run wild, and how at divine timing truly is divine. How everything has really happened in the right place at the right time in the way that it needed to happen for each and every single one of us individually. Because through each and every single one of our experiences, we have been able to gain the perspective that we needed, you know, as individuals to walk in our purpose, to heal our generational traumas and curses, and be able to be the new ancestor. Woo!